everyone, so today I'm going to be doing quite a natural look with a pop of colour on the inside of my eyes. If you want to learn how to create this look, then keep watching and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so grabbing my beauty sponge, I then apply my foundation. I use the Estée Lauder Double Wear in Tawny 3W1. Now I really should change it up with my foundation because I have used this foundation for a couple years now and it's basically all I ever use. I mean, it just works so well with my skin tone and my skin type. It just never, never creases, never comes off during the day, and just gives like a flawless look. So to be honest, I haven't ventured out and looked at any other foundations lately. But I probably should, because you never know, like you might think you have the best foundation for your skin ever, but then you go and try another product and it could be even better and you wouldn't have realized it unless you went outside your comfort zone. So I just apply this using a dabbing technique on my skin with my sponge. Now I try not to go too much around the eyes with my foundation because it's just far too thick for the skin around there, because it's really sensitive skin around there, so you should probably only put concealer like right under your eyes, kind of thing. Okay, and then I'm just blending that down my neck. Now it is like the most amazing day outside today. Like I should really be doing something with myself, like going to the beach, something normal like that, instead of being inside. But I just like being inside, and I don't know, I just enjoy sitting here doing my makeup while it's a really beautiful day outside. I should really get outside more. Okay, and then just grabbing my ZA concealer. Now I have cut this in half because I couldn't squeeze any more concealer out, but I knew there was lots more in there, so yeah, I'm just gonna dig that out and just apply that underneath my eyes, on my nose, forehead, and a little bit on my chin. And I'm just going to go in with my beauty sponge and use the dabbing technique again just to blend that all out. Now I'm so glad that I fixed my camera. So basically before, when I was videoing, it would have like flickering like in the background here, just for some reason, I don't know, but I changed the shots per second or something, I don't know what it's called, and now it seems to be fine. I'm so not a technology person, so it's like such an effort to try and learn how to use these things. Okay, and then you can create like a harsh line where you have, blended in your concealer. So then I just go back in with the other end of the beauty blender, and it's still obviously got foundation in it. So then I just, blend them together a bit more. Okay, and then to set my concealer, I use my banana powder by Ben Nye. Someone told me that this is the powder Kim Kardashian uses. This is definitely a really, as I've said in many of my other videos, I'm so glad I bought this. Like, it is just such an amazing powder. Okay, and then I just set the rest of my foundation with my powder. My usual one is the Double Wear in Bone W1. It's also called Double Wear, but obviously it's powder. Okay, and then for bronzer I use my NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder. This bronzer is pretty amazing. Like, it was really cheap, and it gives like a buildable coverage, which I really like, because I always, with ones that are like really pigmented, I always put it on my face. I'm like, whoa, okay, it's a bit intense. So yeah, I really like that this, you have to build up. Okay, and then using the same bronzer, I just grab a fan brush and I just put a little bit on the top of my forehead and a little bit on my temples. Okay, and then I just blend that out using a big fluffy brush like this. just to make sure that there is no harsh lines or anything. Okay, and to set this all, I'm going to be using the MAC Fix Plus spray. Oh, it feels so refreshing. Okay, so today's look is pretty simple, like with my eyes. Basically, I was looking through my drawer this morning thinking, what am I going to wear today, you know? And then I saw this Chi colour, and it is like the most beautiful blue. Unfortunately, I think I peeled off the sticker when I bought it, which told me what colour it is and what the name of it is. So I apologise about that, and I'm not sure if they still sell them. Hopefully they do, because it is so beautiful. So yeah, I decided that I wanted to create a look that was wearable that still had this amazing blue colour in it. So I didn't want to do anything like too smoky and harsh or anything like that, because I mean you can only wear that like for certain events, like going clubbing and whatnot, but I really wanted this to be like a wearable bright look. Okay, so I'm going to go right ahead and just do my brows. Now I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Taupe, and I just use a small angle brush like that. Okay, so my eyebrows are done, so I'm going to do my eyes now. Now to prime them, I use the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Painterly. Okay, and then I'm going to be using the Naked Basics Palette 2 by Urban Decay, and I'm just going to be using a big fluffy brush like this one, using the colour Frisk, which is this one here. So for this look, I decided that I'm not going to be using like too many brown colours, like warm brown colours. I want them to be more grey brown, if that makes sense. Oh, and I didn't explain, this is going in your crease. Quite roughly though, like it doesn't have to be perfect or anything, because this is quite, you know, a fluffy brush. It doesn't create any harsh lines or anything. It's just going to be the transition colour. Okay, and then using a more dense, still kind of a fluffy brush here. This one's a blending E25 brush by Sigma. So we're going to be using this one to also go in with our crease, using that same colour. Okay, once you're happy with how that is looking, then I'm going to be using the Stella in the No palette. This palette has definitely seen better days. Look at that. That is awful. And I'm going to be using the colour Rain and the colour Driftwood, these two here. This palette, by the way, is such an amazing palette if you're looking for mattes. Okay, so using the lighter brown colour Rain, I'm just going to put that also in the crease. Okay, and then we're going to be going in with the darker brown colour, the Driftwood colour. We're mainly just going to be putting this on the outer half of your crease, as you don't want to go too close to the inner corner. Okay, and then if you're wanting to blend that out a little bit, go in with the bigger fluffy brush and kind of just brush away harsh lines. Next I am going to be using the darkest brown on here. It is called Earth. Obviously this needs to be replaced as well, as I use it so often. We're going to be putting that a little bit on the outside of your lid as well. Okay, so I've gotten a little bit too excited with my eyeshadow and I brought it down here a little bit, so I'm just going to blend that out with just a clean fluffy brush. Okay, next I'm going to be grabbing one of the more lighter shades. This one is Wind, just right here. It is like a matte cream colour. I'm just going to be putting that on my lid. Okay, and now is for the fun part. So I'm going to be using the Chi colour cube I have here. I'm just using a little tapered brush like this, or you can just use like anything that's just little. Alright, and I'm just going to be putting that on the inner corner of my eye. So I decided that I'm going to be using a white eyeliner for my waterline, and I'm going to apply it using just a small winged liner brush, as I just think it would go better than black. I don't want, you know, too much black for this look. And then, yeah, just popping that in my waterline. Okay, and then I'm just going to be going in with a little bit of mascara, and then I'm going to pop fake eyelashes on top. Now the lashes I'm going to be putting on are Japanese lashes. I just got them from a Japanese store. They're called diamond lashes, and that's the packaging, if you can see that. Now these are actually brown lashes, so I put mascara on them so they turn black, you know. But the reason why I buy these ones is because I've got small hooded eyes, and so I can't have like really intense eyelashes, otherwise it just takes over my whole line. It's like, wow, eyelashes. So yeah, I do like these more natural looking ones on me personally. Okay, so that is the eyes done. My eyelashes are still drying a little bit, so you probably see like some blue right here right now. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video today. Feel free to write me any questions or comments in the box below, and I will also write all my products that I've used today down there, apart from the Chi Chi one, because I'm so sorry, I just don't know the name of it. Maybe I'll have a look and see if I can find it on the internet. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video.